Firsties. I'm so excited to read another story to both 1H and 1P today. We are going to read Grumpy Corn. Yesterday we read Groovicorns in the City, and the Groovicorns, who are really cool and happy and colorful dancer corns, they tried to go to the city to make the Gloomicorns feel happy and better. And I know some people thought, like, if you're gloomy, it's okay to be gloomy. And you know what? You're right. If you're not in a good mood or you feel sad, you should feel sad. And that's okay. But we don't want anybody in first grade to feel sad all the time. So that's why the Groovicorns went to the city to try to make the Gloomicorns feel happy. And it's also important that we don't spend all our time on technology, which the Gloomicorns were doing, which I think is why maybe they felt a little gloomy. So today we're going to read a story that is called Grumpy Corn. And I'm going to read the little preview on the back of it for you. And this one's by Sarah McIntyre. And it says, Unicorn wants to write the most fabulous story in the world, but he has no idea what to write. When his friends try to join in, will Unicorn turn into Grumpy Corn? Let's think. He's Unicorn, but the title's Grumpy Corn. So I'm going to make a prediction that his friends try to help him and he gets upset. So let's read and find out what happens. And when we finish reading, just like yesterday, you can write your favorite part, or you're kind of like your book review. What did you like? What did you not like about the story? So this is Grumpy Corn, and we're going to find out. He wants to write a story. His friends try to help him. How does it work out? So Grumpy Corn by Sarah McIntyre. All right, here we go. Unicorn was sitting in his special writing house. I am going to write the most fabulous story in the world, he thought. This made him feel very pleased with himself. He already liked being a writer, so he seems pretty happy right now. But Unicorn didn't know where to begin his story. I need my special fluffy pen, he said. He went and got his special fluffy pen, but he didn't know what to write. I need a cup of my special moonberry tea, he said. Then I will be able to write a story. He went and made himself a cup of his special moonberry tea. And Unicorn sat at his desk, wondering what to write in his special fancy notebook. He sighed. I wish an idea would come knocking at my door. But Narwhal knocked instead. What are you doing, Unicorn? I am busy writing the most fabulous story in the world, said Unicorn. Don't be silly, said wow, said Narwhal. Can I be in your story? Don't be silly, said Unicorn. No one wants to read a story about a narwhal. Narwhals are very boring. There will be no narwhals in my story. Oh, said Narwhal. He swam sadly away. Aw, poor Narwhal. Mermaid, guess what, said Narwhal. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world. Mermaid looked impressed. She swam off to visit Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn, she said. How is your story coming along? Very badly, said Unicorn. I'm waiting for my moment of genius. And I do not have any cookies. My genius ideas will only come to me if I can get some cookies to eat. Mermaid had an idea. If I bake you cookies, can I be in your story? Unicorn thought for a moment. Maybe, but only if the cookies make me feel inspired. Mermaid swam back to her submarine to bake her famous starfish cookies. Narwhal helped. He loved licking the bowl. Mermaid brought the cookies to Unicorn. Now can I be in your story, she asked. Unicorn took a bite of a cookie and looked thoughtful. He ate the whole plate of cookies and kept looking thoughtful. No, said Unicorn, I'm afraid you can't be in my story. They were very good cookies, but they did not inspire me. Mermaid swam away in a huff. What's wrong, Mermaid? Asked Jellyfish. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world. She sniffled, but he won't let me be in it. My cookies were not inspiring enough. Maybe I'm in it, said Jellyfish. Everyone loves Jellyfish. She wriggled with excitement and swam off to visit Unicorn. Guys, what do you think? Make a prediction. Do you think Unicorn's gonna let Jellyfish in his story? Hello, Unicorn, said Jellyfish. Have you finished your fabulous story yet? I can't wait to read it. Is there a jellyfish in it? Why don't you let me be in your story? I will be the most brave jellyfish and go into space and discover fantastic alien jellyfish. And no! Howled Unicorn. I can't get any ideas because everyone keeps bothering me. You are all very silly and annoying, and I don't want to write with this story anymore. Oh, what a grumpy corn, said Jellyfish. Unicorn threw his fluffy pen, his notebook, and his teacup into the sea. They sank down and drifted on the ocean currents until, look, said Mermaid, it's the most fabulous story in the world. Yippee! Let's read it, said Narwhal. I wonder what Unicorn wrote. Did he get to write anything, do you think? Seems like he's been interrupted and not very happy. The friends gathered around to read Unicorn's story, but Unicorn had not written a single word. Poor grumpy corn, said Mermaid. I wish we could help. I have an idea, said Narwhal. Once upon a time, a unicorn tried to write the most fabulous story in the world. He was visited by a world-famous baker, said Mermaid, and the bravest jellyfish in the ocean, said Jellyfish, and the cleverest narwhal in the whole universe, agreed Narwhal. A few hours later, Unicorn arrived carrying a big flat box. I tried to write a fabulous story, he said, but I was not a very fabulous friend. But I am fabulous at ordering pizza. I brought this to say I'm sorry. That looks like a very inspiring pizza, said Narwhal, and you are just in time. Stop and make a prediction. What do you think Unicorn is in time for? Are they gonna ungrumpy him? Let's find out. To help us finish the most amazing, clever, fabulous, and funny story in the world. There you go. All right, Percy's teamwork works again. So Unicorn thought he had a great idea, but he really didn't have an idea. And his friends were really trying to help him, but he didn't want to listen to his friends. But because his friends were such great friends, they helped him anyway. And in the end, they all came together. And it was so great because I bet you the story they wrote was really, really good. So what I'd like for you to do after we listen to the story today, just like yesterday with Groovicorns in the City, come up with what your favorite part was. What did you like best about this story? And if you want to write a book review and say why you liked it or why you didn't like it, that's okay too. What I started to do was I started to write my favorite part again. So I started with my favorite part was when Unicorn delivered pizza to his friends. And I drew a pizza, and I drew mermaid and narwhal and unicorn. I didn't remember jellyfish. But I will really quickly add, because I remember from our aquarium visit that I can draw. Thank you, Isabel, for reminding all of us. He looks a little scary though. I can draw a jellyfish. And jellyfish. Okay, so whether you had a favorite part or a part you didn't like, or just you want to write a review and say, I liked this book because, or I did not like this story because, that's fine. However you want to write your book report or review today will be great. Please do an illustration with it. And remember that tomorrow is Finish It Up Friday. So I won't see you tomorrow on Friday, but I will see you Monday for Field Day. Have a great Thursday. Bye, Firsties.